Hey Scorpios, welcome to my platform. If you're new to my platform, my name is Divine Energy. I am, I've been called a star seed, an inboard high priestess, um, psychic medium, however you see fit. But for me personally, this is um, just me doing me and being a part of God, divine spiritual energy, um, for God is divine, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Um, so this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is for January 22nd to February 29th. And I do have an announcement to make. My personal readings, one-on-ones will be moving to the Bag Lady, which is a store located on East 4th Street in Charlotte, North Carolina. And they also sell crystals and sage, and they're a real good spiritual store. Okay, so that's where my readings will be from now on. If you're not able to do a personal reading in person in Charlotte, you're more than welcome to contact me through my email at spiritualdivine22@gmail.com. Also via my Facebook page is also at spiritualdivine22, and the name of the page is called Divine Spiritual Energy Readings. And on Instagram it is Divine Spiritual 22. Okay, so I think that's it. So we'll get started. First, I'm going to see what crystal is needed for you for primarily the rest of this month going into February, and for February, I would say, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you're not able to get your birth chart and know where your signs lie, you can go to cafeastrology.com and receive a free birth chart. That way you can know your moon, rising, and your Venus. Now, if this reading does not resonate with you, that means that you're not in your ego right now. Your sun is your dominant sign, the sign that you were born in. Why is it important to watch your other signs? Because your moon is basically your emotions, what you're feeling, what you're going through. Um, your Venus, of course, is your love life, and then your rising is your future. Okay, so this is why it's important to listen to all four of your signs. Okay, so your crystal needed for this time frame, January 22nd to February 29th, is a moonstone. Okay, and it says heightened intuition, be extra aware of your inner knowings as it is trustworthy. And we'll go deeper into that. Okay, you're already highly intuitive, and this card shows that your intuition is being taken to new levels. Be extra aware of your divine downloads, which encompass strong feelings, clear realizations, a sense of knowing, visions, dreams, and signs. Keep your mind clear and sober so that you'll notice your intuition. In addition to noticing, trust the feelings and knowingness about the meaning of the message. The ego wants to second guess your insights, but don't ignore or override your first impressions. This isn't a time for logic. It will all make sense soon. This card can also signify that you're extra sensitive to lunar phases, especially the full moon. You may wish to plan accordingly, such as easing your schedule during full moons. In addition, this may be a sign related to feminine moon cycles. Speaking of moons, the new moon is this Friday, January 24th. Um, Man-made calendar has already celebrated the new year. The new moon actually marks the beginning of the new year. Okay. Um, More sense of this way back when we didn't have watches and calendars and times. Everything was surrounded and focused on the stars, the moon, and the moon being that it's the first new moon in January. That's when the real new year starts, okay? Just FYI for those who did not know. So this year so far, as 2020 is entering into its phase, you have probably been seeing things more clearer. If not, you definitely will. This year is a year of clarity. Okay. First, when you get your ass checked, 2020 vision, you see clear. There's always something. There's always something to lead you to that man has, kind of tiptoed and walked around spirituality of, and its essence and its being. Anyway, the new year actually starts this Friday on January 24th, if you didn't know. So what we're going to do now is your affirmation for January 22nd to February 29th for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then after your affirmation, we'll get into your reading, and then we'll get into your oracles. So let's see what your affirmation is. Your affirmation is intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. Interesting painting in that picture. Let's see what that's about. Okay, this card confirms that you have a natural psychic ability that can further develop and expand. But in order to develop this innate gift, you must pay greater attention to your intuition. This can come in many forms. For example, it can be a gut feeling, an unusual or unexpected thought, or a subtle or silent whisper that seems to flow from your heart. Close your eyes and be aware of all you feel around you. The universe is alive. The earth and nature are living energies. Whether you know it or not, there is an aspect of you that is in constant communion with all of creation. You are, therefore, also in constant communication with everyone and everything. All that you need to expand this wonderful ability is within you. Start to listen to your inner voice and learn to trust your vibes and natural instincts. You're about to discover a whole new way of being. So, your affirmation is I focus on my inner world. I am one with all creation. All is energetically connected. I trust my intuition. My awareness expands through love. And so it is. Okay, so now I'm going to lie down your cards for the Celtic Cross. And then I'm going to take a second deck of cards to clarify or to go deeper into what I have down. So since this reading is for a month and some change, I just want to take my time, put these cards down, and start talking to you. So I'll be silent for a minute as I get all your cards laid down on the table. Mm, so far, the spread looks interesting. Need two more cards out of here, and I'll be ready to start talking. Okay, so I see that some of you are starting to see clarity. You're no more in like an illusion state of mind. You're cutting through the red tape. You're starting to see things for what it is. Okay? These illusions are no longer around you. You're starting to get and see clarity and see the truth in things. What's crossing you is justice, judgment. Things are starting to going to start working in your favor if they're not already. Again, this is for up until February 29th. So things are going to start coming in balance and for you. Um, Pretty much if you have any type of issues with court, they're going to work in your favor. If you have any divorce issues going on, it's coming out like everything's going to work out and turn out in your favor at this point. That's what's crossing you. That's a good card to cross you. For some of you, past to present, um, you've been, I feel like you've been dreaming and manifesting for money. This card shows me that it's coming. I also feel that you need to be a little bit more patient, though, is what I'm getting from spirit right now. What's crowning you right now is the Four of Wands. And this is a victory card again. This is another card that lets me know that whatever challenges you have been facing, you will come out on top of them. What's happening next for you are second chances. This is an awesome spread. I mean, this spread is awesome. I just want to bring this so we can communicate a little closer. So this spread is awesome to me right now. This is going really, really, really well for you, Scorpio. I am like this is my first reading on the collective for the day. So this is what's happening next for you. Second chances, more new beginnings, more things in your favor. Um, Also, what's coming soon or next for some of you is that you will start to, when it comes to relationships, you will start to see the truth. Some of you might be feeling a little unstable emotionally right now. Okay, we're going to get more into that. Some of you right now are feeling like this looks like this man is hurting, but he's really not. All the swords are like poking him, and all the penetrated places for healing. I hope that makes sense. So it's like getting an injection for something. So that's what the needles are doing. They're healing him. So some of you are going through a healing process right now. What's around you right now is a lot of people are watching your money, or you're watching your money. Also, it could be that um, some type of financial situation um, could possibly be in delay, is what I'm getting from spirit. And someone's waiting on money. Someone's waiting on money. Now, for your hopes and fears, some of you are hoping to, um, I do believe I said someone is manifesting, but it's in delay. We're going to get more into this with the other deck of cards and see why the musician is upside down. This can be a delay card. This can also, Spirit is telling me that there's some things around you that you're not seeing. Something is not clear. Somebody's shady. Um, Someone is not around you for your highest good. And this also, in the 10th position, shows me that for me, this is telling me that whatever around is not for your highest good. You're choosing to stay there, even though you know it's not for your highest good. Or for some of you, it could mean that what it is you're not seeing, you're no, you're not ready to walk away from a situation. You're contemplating on walking away from a situation. I don't know who that's for. And then I like to pull out another card at the end, but two popped out. So what we have here that popped out is your new beginnings. Okay. This is also a strength card. This also provides stability, emotionally, work, business, all of that. Okay. So this is a new beginnings card. Spirit is saying that's what that card is for you as well. And then we have the Eight of Swords here. Again, this woman is in a bubble. She's trying to escape the bubble. So to me, this is letting me know that there's obstacles or situations that you're facing and you don't know how to deal with them, or you do know the obstacles and the situations exist, and again, you don't want to walk away from them. So let's shuffle the next deck and see what's going on with these cards. Again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And as you know, there are no planets in retrograde right now. So um, you just have, if you have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, I don't think any planets go back into retrograde until February. And I believe Mercury is going to be the first one to move, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now we're going to find out why the Nine of Cups is here in reverse in your first position. Okay, so just two cards come out for that. So right now I'm being shown that again, these two cards, this is the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is also a new beginnings card, but it also signifies that there is something that is right in front of your face that you're not seeing or you're not trying to see. Something is a facade. Fugazi. And for your Knight of Swords, again, I feel this is someone or some of you are creating situations without even realizing it. How else can I further explain this? When you create something that's not really there, or create arguments, start arguments, pick, without even realize you're doing it. Maybe you're being picky about something I'm getting, and so it causes confusion. Now let's see why your judgment card is here. Please show me why the judgment is here. Oh boy. Okay. Your judgment is here to remove obstacles that you feel like you've been carrying. Your judgment is also going to give you the patience that's needed. Patience is here. This also is, to me, a divine card, communicating with the divine, okay? As they're pouring from cup to cup, an angel, your angel is with you. Also, this could also be a twin flame or soulmate, okay, together, okay? Coming in, if not, have not come in already. With your King of Swords in reverse, this is someone around you that is having secrets, causing conflict. They want to have power. And then you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which again is another look at your emotions. Um, there's definitely something going on with your emotions, Scorpio. They're not intact. They're not in balance. They're not in balance. But those cards fell again, like I said, with the judgment card. So whatever I just said with those cards, along with the judgment card, lets me know that everything's going to be okay. So let's go on and see about the Ten of Coins that's crowning you. Now, the Ten of Coins can also mean stability in a house or a home, stability in a relationship, stability in money. And that, I mean, to me, that's a good card to have. Now, along with your coin stability card, you also have your tower. Okay, your tower is here. Now, what the tower does is remove any people, places, or situations out of your life that are not for your highest good. I don't know how y'all do that. I don't know. But that's a good card to have. That's a very good card to have. I'm glad to see that card here for you. So what's crowning you right now, I said, is victory. You feel like you conquered a lot of things. Maybe got a lot of things out of your way. Maybe you've taken care of business properly. Let's see what's going on with that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So with your victory, I'm showing that you did You did go through your time of being alone. This is my card. The hangman is being alone. Um, doing some type of self searching. Okay, is what my hangman card is to me. Um, I'm also showing that some of you are still moving cautiously. I'm showing that your King of Wands is here to help you. Okay, this could be you or a person, um, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I deal with energy, so it's not necessarily that signs that I'm saying, because you have all the signs here down on the table. So the King of Wands is very can be egotistically. They're also full of passion. Um, Sometimes they have impulsive behaviors. Um, they can also have some type of lack of direction. Okay, and maybe this is how you felt. Okay, or how you're currently feeling. And again, you have your Page of Cups, but this time it's in reverse. So this is definitely something that you're not seeing. Definitely something you're not seeing. And then you have your Strength card that lets me know that all of this that I just talked about, your emotions, something you're not seeing, someone feeling impulsively, moving with caution, um, being stuck or not being stuck anymore. You have the strength to go through all of that. Thus, you have your victory card. Now, let's see why your will is here in the fifth position. Please show me why the will is here. All right. So you're having second chances from someone around you because she's upside down. So this is you or someone was around you that was very deceitful, very jealousy, probably envious. Not necessarily have to be a lady. Um, she might have also, again, this person again, I feel was impulsive. Okay, and you felt whatever that situation was in, you felt like you couldn't leave. You felt like you were stuck. So that's why you have your will to come in, because the second chance is to get things right. So let's move on to the sixth position and we'll see why the Seven of Cups is here in reverse. See what the Seven of Cups, I'm sorry, the Four of Cups in reverse here is all about. Please show me why the Four of Cups is here in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Way too many cards. See why the Four of Cups is here in reverse. The cards is taking their time. Okay, here we go. Hey, y'all are definitely about to get what's coming to you. You hear me? So your Four of Cups, like I said, is here in reverse because maybe you're having some emotional issues. You have some choices to make. You don't know what to do. He got the Judgment card again, right? You got the Judgment card down on this table twice. Scorpios, something is definitely coming in your favor. This is also a rebirth card for people who are not sure. Um, this indicates rebirth. This indicates things coming in your favor. This indicates things being in balance. This indicates so much, and you got it double fold. I'm so happy for you, Scorpios. I don't know what to do with myself. Now let's see why this Ten of Swords is here. The Ten of Swords, like I said, is a card of a healing. Um, and I feel like it's also a blessing for some of you. Obstacles are being removed that are no longer serves you any purpose, no longer here for your highest good. Please show me why the Ten of Swords is here. So your Ten of Swords is here, along with your Page of Swords, your Knight of Wands again, and your Ace of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that you're going through a healing process, and along with it, my page is a new beginning. You will have a new beginning. I feel like whatever it is that you were not seeing is going to come forward. Okay, because this to me is something you're not seeing. Okay, is what Spirit is telling me. Even though this person looks like they're about to go to war, but you can see in their face like really well, they're not like, you know. So it's a facade, fugazi, right? So then you have your Ace of Pentacles that's upside down, which is a false start. But you're healing from all of this. You're definitely healing from all of this. Now, let's see why your Three of Coins is here in your eighth position, which is what's surrounding you. So I'm showing what's surrounding you. Awesome. Again, you're starting to see the truth in situations, or the truth is coming. Something you're going to have clarity. This is awesome. If this were like this, it would show me that someone is trying to get away for something with you, and you see how they're running away, see how their face is kind of smirkish, and there's two stores still left, but it's in reverse. So this is showing me that you're going to see whatever it is that divine is trying to show you. You're going to see it. Okay, which is awesome. Her hard work is getting paid off. Like I said, there's something pertaining to your money that you're starting to see the truth about. Now, in your ninth position, in your hopes and fears, I have the Magician upside down in reverse. Please show me why the Magician, oh, wow, is in reverse. Dang it. So you have the Magician here in reverse, and you still have the Magician here in reverse. Okay. What is this all about? Some of you are not staying in the here and now. Some of you are still in the past, thinking about the past. There's something in the past that you need to let go. Some of you have been around or currently around someone who is very violent, someone who takes you for granted, someone who doesn't know your worth. Maybe you don't know your worth either. I'm just putting it out there because some of us don't. I know at one point I didn't. This person is addicted to something. This person is not for your highest good, but you thought they were. And also you have your Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this furthermore tells me that there's jealous and envy. Either you have it for someone, or someone has jealous or envy of you. Okay. Now we're going to go into your 10th position and see why why the Eight of Cups is here in reverse, why you're not walking away from a situation. You're not following your intuition. Okay, this is the high priestess and she's in reverse, which means that you're not following your intuitions, which means, of course, you're not going to walk away from a situation because your intuition is probably telling you to walk away from the situation and you're like, no, I'm going to stay. So you're going to stay. Okay. Not pulling any more cards on this because I feel that you know what the situation is. I feel that you know you need to walk away. I feel that intuition has told you this and you're not listening. Okay. But I have news for you. You think you know everything and you want to stay. This person still got secrets. How about that? Now, going into the overall energy of the reading, again, you have your new beginnings with your Ace of Cups, and you have something again around you that you're trying to escape from and you're not escaping. So we'll see why the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords is here together. Hmm. So, along with your new beginnings, you have your Sun card, which is awesome. The Sun card comes in as a new beginning as well. Not only, and it's a new beginning the whole way around. New beginning in finances, new beginning in a job, new beginning in moving if that's what you want to do. New beginnings in a relationship, soulmate, twin flame. New beginnings in anything and everything you get in all areas and aspects of your life that you ever think about. This right here, what you're trying to escape from, you feel like you can't move. It's due again. Someone is being very, very violent. Okay. I don't know who this for. And this doesn't mean physically violent. This could be emotionally violent. Someone could be talking to you crazy, cursing you, calling you all kind of B words, calling you all kind of whores. They don't respect you and they're not talking to you. But again, I feel like you know you need to leave this situation, but you're just not going to do it. Okay, so let's see what all we have down on this table. That is double fold, or at least your higher karna. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You have 10 higher karna cards down on the table. What is 10? Healing and a blessing, new beginnings and endings, new beginnings and completions. Understand, divine is here for you. All you have to do is follow your intuition. Okay? Follow your intuition. And I don't think you have any more doubles. I mean, that musician came in the same place twice. Um, in the reading, you did have your Ace of Cups in the second position in reverse, but at the end of the reading, it is right up. Yep, everything looks good. You have a lot of new beginnings. Um, and my new beginnings are pages and aces. And you have one plus this. I mean, these are ones by themselves, so that's already an 11. Okay, we already know what 11 is. But you have one, two, three, four. You have 11, 11, 11. You have 11, three sets of 11s. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good energy. Just have faith, buckle down, do what you need to do, allow your tower to come in and remove people, places, and situations that are not for your highest good. I would claim this reading if you're wanting it, if you have that desire to claim this reading because you do have the will, you have the sun, you have you have your judgments, you have your temperance, your patience needed. You have everything here that you need to move forward and succeed. You just have to believe and follow your intuitions. Follow your intuitions. Okay? So we're going to go into your oracle cards now and see what's going on. So your monthly oracle, again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 22nd to February 29th. See, with your monthly oracle card is well reach. Well reach. And we're going to read and see what that card is about. It is time to take a break, not just a coffee break, but a respite from the usual environment you find yourself in. That trip you wanted to take, go for it. Tired of being indoors, make it a point to get outside. You have become so attached to your surroundings that you have created within them an illusion of safety. Maybe that's what that card was with the lady in the bubble. Rather, the familiarity you have been imbued in on your surroundings have generated this false sense of security. Taking time away from the familiar is literally about changing your external environment in a significant way, such as doing something unusual or perhaps something you have always wanted to experience. Another perspective is breaking through the barrier of beliefs that have you constricted in any way from being who you truly are. This is your opportunity to do some intentional breaching of these thought patterns, which will open you to different worlds and perspectives. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's get some more understanding from the cards that fell on this table. And this is for, these are your angels, as your angels would like for you to know or work on. And again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 22nd to February 29, 2020. Let's see what your lovely angels have to say. They said, notice the signs. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving or having sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. Now let's see why this card was pulled. The angels gave you this card to help you understand the signs you've been receiving lately. These signs may include feathers, coins, butterflies, birds, or other repetitive visions that make you think of the angels. Also, numbers. That's me, that's spirit talking, okay? Also, numbers. Someone's been seeing numbers. We have deliberately sent you these signs so that you know that they're nearby, protecting, loving, and guiding you. This could also mean that your departed loved ones in heaven are saying hello, I love you. This could also mean that you notice and believe in the repetitive signs you receive as validation that you're on the right path. This also means that you have faith and also to follow the signs that are guiding you to your heart's desire. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next is what divine energy would like for you to know or work on. Or why did I say cancer? Who got cancer? Who got a cancer? Or cancers in somebody's chart. Anyway, it's for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, January 22nd to February 29, 2020. And your divine energy says to have faith. I love the way divine energy works. I do. So have faith. Your divine energy is calling you to broaden your view and accept things that are all, excuse me. Your divine energy is calling you to broaden your view and accept that all things happen for an important spiritual reason, which you may not always fully understand. No matter what appears on the surface or however unjust or unfair life seems to be, trust that divine justice is operating at all times. Refrain from feeling frustrated or resentful and accept that your journey is what it is for a reason. You challenges the challenges you face today are helping you grow spiritually stronger tomorrow. For example, ask, where are you being required to work harder? Where are you being asked to have faith and let go of control? What positive and character building qualities or the difficulties at hand developing in you? In order to make the best of things, ask your higher self for the insight and resources to carry on. And with your rebirth card, tower card being on the table, I feel that that card definitely spoke in essence of that, to allow that tower to come in and remove people, places, situations out of your life that is not for your highest good. So your last oracle card is called Work Your Light. And again, this is for Scorpio for January 22nd to February 29th, 2020. And this is your last oracle card. And we're going to see what's going on with working your light. So it says play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. I wonder who this is for. Let's read it. Okay, stop taking life so seriously. Your spirit needs to have some fun. The more you play, the more inspiration will follow. Take some time out to do something without being attached to the outcome. You're being called to rest and play and learn to have more fun. Do something that makes you laugh, the best medicine around. Call up a friend that you can be silly with. Take your inner child on a date. The more you switch off your mind, the more room your spirit has to whisper and guide. When we do things without being attached to the outcome, ideas, clarity, guidance, and solutions have the space to drop in. The left and right hemispheres of the brain can begin talking to each other. Make play a compulsory part of your day. Schedule it. Spend more time doing things just because you love to do them, just because they bring you joy and light you up. If you follow what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. For when you are lit up, you are in spirit, and when you are in spirit, you fall into flow with life. Questions: how do you play? What do you do to have fun? What lights you up, Scorpio? If you have been working hard lately, it's time to celebrate for how far you've come, all that you've achieved. Don't rush on the next thing. Take a moment to throw a party, go on vacation, or have some fun. So work your life. Y'all work y'all life. I'm so happy that you guys have decided to spend time and view this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to know every time I upload a video. So until March, maybe I might come back and read something, but um, if not, I'll see you guys in March for your March reading. Okay? Divine love, light, peace, and energy. Please stay blessed and follow your intuition.